We're good. Hope you're good too.
I'm also doing well. Hey.
This is your hey there. Okay, you. Okay. As
they say, hi, crown.
Yeah. But many things are happening. So yesterday I was at a program where, it was a free anchor.
Yeah.
At a point, the campaign is a manager for Mahama.
Yeah.
Campaign manager before elections.
Yes.
And he's been on this crusade for a while. But I think I heard him yesterday in a way that I've never heard him. That's about campaign financing. And he thinks it's the beginning of all our problems politically in this country. Talk about patronage, talk about corruption, talk about inflated cost of project, talk about drug trafficking. And he has a question for all of us as to why all the time in an election year we hear rising cases of narcotic trafficking at our ports. Come to think of it, it's true. And to him, these are just the ways that individuals take to get money to fund political party activities. And he says, as internal elections to be MP, you need not less than 5 million to 10 million Ghana cedis. Where are you going to get that money? And this internal. Then we come to external. This is, he's prosecuted 2 political campaigns, presidential. Every time the amount of money required keeps galloping. And he says, we cannot continue this way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the politicians will not change. And he said he was very frank with that. The political parties will not change. It has to take civil society groups and the media to say that let's pull the brakes. Because the politicians, they won't. If you change, you lose. That's the point. Whoever changes first will be the person to be undone.
But Ibrahim, between you and I and the CSOs, how long have we been on this matter of political party financing? We've been on it for a long time. Look, it's not even in election years that I have this conversation.
Yeah.
Even what they will call the political off-season.
Yeah.
We have these conversations.
That's true.
And some way, somehow, the people's minds are made. Look at the structure that they've created.
Yeah.
You have delegates who decide at constituency level, at regional level, at national level, who becomes leaders.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And each election, every 4-year cycle, they are getting things.
Yeah.
They are getting money, they are getting items, they are getting TV, they are getting fridge, cars,
Uber promise, remember.
getting promises of allocation for employment,
postings
to agencies. If that's what exists for them, there's an economy. How do you break down that economy?
Okay.
If we as media say don't do it, and you, the party, have created a structure that enables it to happen, what can we do?
It's law. The only way we can stop it is by law, and that's what can be championed by the
The
CSO.
very same legislators
I get you.
who will have to pass that law are the products of this very same system.
But
How
this,
do they
by
create law?
parliament, they will pass it. You see,
This one law will fail you. Look, even per the EC's or the law, parties are supposed to furnish the EC with their audited accounts.
Do they do
that?
That's the failure on the part of the EC.
Asset declaration. People put things in
I'm
envelope and
just
put
saying
them.
I get you.
there are things in
enforcement,
law
yes,
that
I
are
get you.
supposed to check some of these things.
I get
but
you.
they don't happen.
See, when we talk about political will, it begins with leaders saying that I don't care if I lose.
Yeah.
This system is wrecked, is useless. Look, it won't take us anywhere.
Yep.
So we break it down now. We reset together. We reset and go forward. If you don't have the scruples to do it, forget it.
We'll end up passing a fine
Because see-
law.
because
a fine
see-
law, like LTI. Fine law.
You are even talking law. See, we will sit here. We will scream. We'll talk about it. Some of us will even get grey hair as a result. But nothing will change.
Now they valid one layer.
Okay.
Now they are paying people to go and register. So
Make it make sense.
Just when you say like that,
You have seen the lowest.
yes. They pay people to go and register.
This 18-year-old who 4 years ago was smuggled to go and register.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Underage people.
There was an incentive. Because you can't tell me that they just pulled the kid from somewhere.
Sometimes you wonder how politicians think.
Yeah.
What is the guarantee that the person that you've paid or you're passing to go and register
will vote for you?
Will show up
to even vote.
You see,
yes,
we are look, and this thing has always beat my mind. Like, how do we decide that we want leaders with integrity, politics with principle, but the very base of what we do is so corrupt? Like how do you expect an incorruptible, integrity-laden leader, right, at the very top, when the path to the person becoming leader is riddled with corruption?
That's
all across, from internal to main election, everywhere.
Garbage in, garbage out. See,
it's why when there's talk of fight against corruption, you look at the thing and then you start laughing.
Oh,
because see,
it won't happen.
The whole chain is rippled with corruption. The whole chain.
Francis, you just sit back.
Oh,
look at our procurement process, and you pack your things today and you go home.
Oh.
Because let me tell you what's happening with procurement. What's happening with procurement is, one, Francis, we are here. You are not a contractor, road contractor. You are not.
Yes. But you are into building construction.
No, I'm coming.
So
you don't have experience.
I'm just saying.
But if it comes to communication, PR, right, anything to do with us, media
commerce,
space,
selling to
commerce,
business.
yes, buying and selling. That's you.
Yeah.
So, government has put up 3,000 units houses.
Yeah.
They want you to furnish it with electrical gadgets. That's your forte. You can do it.
We can do that. You too.
You get it. Now, for some strange reason, you will be made to go and then register a company that you term as a construction company.
Yeah.
And you'll be given road project. And we are witnessing that. You'll be given road project, sole sourcing, right? When you give your price quotation, nobody challenges it. And then it's given to you.
Yeah.
But when the money is paid to you, you cream off some and then hand it over to the one who handed you the contract to use that to fund political party activities, fund campaigns.
Which means that the road project, if it cost 5 million, really, it will be padded to 25.
Yeah.
And then the 20 is shared around.
Yes.
Even the 5 million that has to go into the project, you won't get the 5 million.
No.
About 2 or 3 will go. The quality of the road that we have.
Don't forget the labor, the ordinary labor also.
They also cut corners.
Oh yeah.
So by the time the project is delivered, you will have spent less than 2 million. And then in no time, the road gets bad. You have to spend new money to do. You know why? Because we keep pumping money into a project that we don't want to succeed. Why? Because we want money.
Exactly.
We don't want development. We want the money.
And that's the only way politicians in government make money. My brother, nothing more, nothing less. When your friends who were in opposition with you came to power and in no time they were driving the luxurious vehicles, that's the way. Nothing more, nothing less. Because you can't, the money is not there for you to go and dip your hand in it like this and take.
Yeah.
The money must come through you for execution of a project. Then you cream off what you can cream off, and that is it.
I see. Until unless we look, everybody decides that this entire enterprise and how we're running is not sustainable. We can't. Look, when I heard you wise lamenting in that interview, right?
Yeah.
I said, okay, fine print, and end of your journey, reflection. You are telling your truth, but you are also a beneficiary of that same system.
Oh yeah.
You paid your way through.
Yeah, regardless of
You've
how
gone
much
through
little
it.
you
You have wept, had your
point.
challenge. You said, Charlie, if I don't pay, I don't win. But you were part of it. Once you are complicit, you are not totally absolved of what we have. You are part of the legacy of the problem that we have.
See,
you are.
I spoke to him on COP Alex Mensah. He said at the point they realized that no, they cannot keep up. The amount of money the other side was paying, they realized that no, Charlie, let's back and go.
The way it's going. And now look at the exchange rate.
Yeah.
The way it's going, we could have a party or a candidate spend close to $10-15 million just to win an election. And you see, the more the price of elections goes up, the more
they mess up.
The more crime, organized crime begins to increase. Because somebody has to pay for that election.
Exactly.
Somebody has to pay. And if you don't get the right investment in, you are finished.
And why? And you see, it's a big. You see, when we say this is the beginning of our problem, there's a reason. See, why will a politician, for instance, wants to kneecap or kill a particular business. It is to make room for the others who sponsored him, who are in the same space.
Of course.
Many a times, that's it. So, you see, it's the beginning of the iniquities of all politicians when they are in power.
But you guys.
Who has money? Who can threaten me in 2, 3, 4 years?
The kind of picture you guys are painting, Steve Wonder is listening. You are going to make him question whether he made the right choice.
No, but he's the latest.
He's our new brother.
He's the latest citizen of Ghana. He brought us 25 Grammys.
Yeah.
And by dint of pen, when they tell you that, by dint of pen, we have overtaken everybody in Africa.
See, Nigeria has to play catch up.
Yeah.
This one is two times the size. Forget it.
They should go and bring back.
See, but for what is worth, he will come, he will enjoy Ghana, the nature, the hospitality. As for our problems, he's not part of it.
No. He's insulated. He's insulated.
He's
insulated from our problems.
Anyway.
He's insulated. But he's welcome. He's welcome to Ghana.
Have you read the Pooh statement?
Pooh.
No, in fact, the statement that we had informed listeners was coming has finally landed. Pooh, and that's the ECG staff responding to the vice president.
Okay.
Right? About the sabotage claim.
Senior staff for VRA said what? Reform. Their catch water system, deal with it.
Yeah.
Then Pooh now says what?
Pooh is saying that they had done their own digitalization. The vice president only came to launch it.
To launch it.
They've
invented the USSD.
Everything.
Using all those things.
Don't come and take claims for it.
So they cannot sabotage themselves. In essence, that's what they are saying. That they had started.
But look, if they were saboteurs, have they been arrested? Have they been dealt with?
The claim is that the national security came in, and guess what? The ECG staff had to help the national security to recover whatever. So after that, they came and then they picked out a few people who have returned
because they
have returned to post. So
we need a suspect. This case, we need a suspect.
Sharp. By all means necessary. Anyway, let's go to the headlines.
So we'll bring you that statement.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Daily Guide this morning, banner headline: rousing welcome for Baumia in home region. Samia Uku supports Ekropong students. EC registers 251,149 new voters in 6 days. Nana pushes for Africa's digitalization. Stevie Wonder granted Ghanaian citizenship. So, okay.
After the headlines, Stevie Wonder takes Ghanaian citizenship. We were never going to say no. How were we? So, like, granted, we are overflocking our importance in this scheme of things. So Stevie Wonder takes Ghanaian citizenship.
Who needs to buy Who needs to buy back?
Soon we'll add the order of the voter and the order of the order.
Yeah.
That one.
He's above that.
He has Grammy. He doesn't need.
Oh.
Be there.
Hey, but you said I was in trouble. Your highest
award on the land.
No, he has.
Can you imagine?
He has a global title. What does he need the vote?
What does he need a Ghanaian citizenship for?
That's citizenship. He wants to be a Ghanaian citizen. What's wrong with that? No. That one is not an award. That one is citizenship.
We have awarded him citizenship.
He wants to be called a Ghanaian.
We'll add the award.
Why?
Are you a member of government? We said we'll give
you two are you a member of government.
We know people in government.
I'm telling you that soon we'll add the order of the voter.
So he was born on the 13th of May, 1950. To be exact, it's Saturday. So Saturday is what?
Saturday.
If you're a Saturday born, you're what?
Kwame.
So he's now Stephen Kwame. Okay. Kwame.
But why not
Charlie? What Ashanti name will be closer to Wonder?
Kobe. No. Kobe is Kobe.
For me, in ever.
Yes. Why do you want to give
I am making him an account.
In fact, every Ablo, Kurugu.
So we will give him options.
Yes, he's a good choice. Yeah. So Steve Kurugu.
Yeah, maybe I choose call him Kwame. Okay. I think he's.
I'll call him Kwame.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Kwame. And Bidiako says he's Prempe.
Ubi Abeji.
He has an airport.
He can leave and come here.
So Steve, Akwaba. Anyway, so I'm now the daily guide.
Yeah, so let me give you which one? Daily graphic. Atlantic Lithium lists on Ghana Stock Exchange. First greenfield company on Ghanaian bears. Okay. African Prosperity Dialogues, third edition launched. Continent charge to invest in infrastructure. Yes, Abu was there yesterday. He says very soon you can be on a track, real track from here to Nigeria.
How soon is that?
Soon.
How soon?
I'm sure that soon.
How soon is soon?
I'll leave him, but soon. Yeah. The Paga one, we are half hour. The Paga one.
That's what I mean. So the Ghana one say half hour, then you're talking Nigeria.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Sometimes they say you crawl before you walk, right?
So this one you fly before you touch.
Yeah. So it's okay. It's understandable.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other headlines here: push for SMEs growth. President tells government at 3i Africa Summit. Yeah. So that's it for the daily graphic.
All right, the new crusading guide is what I have, and socialist movement consoles Brazil flood victims, and also Peace Council sets record straight on Esiedun Ketia's allegations. EC rectifies errors in voter registration figures, and Samia Uku supports Ekropon students with learning materials. Also, government targets financial sector growth, according to Finance Minister. And third Africa Prosperity Dialogue focuses on promoting infrastructural development. Okay. These are the front page stories on the new crusading guide.
All right. That's your turn.
All right. Okay. Fine. Let me back. You're not new crusading guide.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So let me bring you that one is your own. The Daily Dispatch. We should make sure our democracy is protected during election. That's according to Asantehene. I think it should be all the time. It's not only during elections.
Yeah.
Your welfare is paramount to government, finance minister to GRE officers. The Accra initiative calls for innovative strategies against terrorism in the Sahel region, Kandapar. And anti-corruption agencies from 21 African countries embrace Baumia's call for technology use in corruption fight. And Walwale
blockchain. Blockchain is coming.
Okay. Walwale welcoming Baumia yesterday. So there's a picture of it.
Okay. So the Chronicle this morning, I think this could qualify as the longest family feud or the bitterest breakup in my recent memory.
Okay.
And this Papraquem to the story, the headline I'm about to give you.
Yeah.
Nana sues ex-husband for $1.5 million, accuses Tonelita of defaming her.
But wait, give us a short context to this.
Okay.
For those who may not have followed this story.
Court documents, you see, usually that's where the problems come from.
Yeah.
Court documents.
When they land, everybody sees it.
Yes. When this gentleman went to shoot and kill the military man.
Yeah.
National Security was quick to come and say that we don't know him until the court documents came.
Yeah.
And realized that he was indeed a National Security operative, or he is. A few years ago, court documents revealed that Tonelita and then Nana Oyelita, husband wife, were getting a divorce. Good. The court documents were not as problematic as the affidavit. It's an affidavit that you tell what is wrong, why you want to break up. And trust me, there were revelations.
Okay.
Yeah, there were revelations. Many revelations.
But why do you say revelations 3 times?
It's a public document.
Oh, okay. The revelations included the fact that one was battering the other.
Who was battering? It's still public document. People, it's a matter of.
Okay, mind you, they are suing someone for defamation.
But if it's in a court document,
no problem. So the story here is that in the court document, some of the claims there, Nanawe Bampo now deems to be defamatory. You get it?
Okay.
So
so what's in the claims?
Yeah.
That he sent to court.
Yeah.
Are deemed to be defamatory
to her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, now she's suing for damages, $1.5 million US.
Okay.
Yes. So the picture of ex-husband and ex-wife.
In every divorce, there are 2 sides of the story.
Yeah.
And both sides are expressed in the court documents and are sent.
Yeah.
So the man says, "You beat me."
Yeah.
The woman says what? What did the man do to her?
Probably she didn't say
anything. As for this one, I want to hear the take of another lawyer.
Okay.
But we know defamation
Yeah.
You need to meet a certain criteria.
Yes, there's a threshold.
No, but that's why there should be a judge who sits on this.
Yeah.
You get it?
Of course.
Yeah, so
Of course.
that will be the term. Yeah,
They should
yeah.
rely on it.
They will sort themselves out.
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's rich people's problem.
Yeah. 7 construction firms inspect Saglime project. They are inspecting the project, as in if they
To
want
see if they want
yeah.
to. Okay. So it means there's been an expression of interest from 7 companies to see if they can.
But the headline should have been express interest, right? Not
no. So when inspection by inference means I want to see.
No, I beg. They should express interest. That to me will be more concrete than I'm back on a tour. It's like you want to rent a facility, right?
Yes.
And the middleman comes to you and say, "Let's go and see." We all know how many people they take there, right? And we know that they take walking fee and what have you, right? After that,
by this one, everybody should not take walking.
No, I'm not.
You may never know. It may not be official, but you may know.
This one will be jumping fee. No walking because they cannot walk. It's like it's far. They will be jumping. New NIBMD is a qualified banker, you see, and that's where the problem is. Nobody is saying that. The man is not a qualified banker. We are saying that for the next 6 months, the man will be occupied campaigning to enter parliament.
Yeah.
Than salvaging a bank that is in distress. That's a problem. Anyway, alleged electoral violence. NDC exonerates Collins Dowda. I think there's an update from the police. The police have conveniently not spoken to the Collins Dowda bit. They say somebody has been arrested. Right, but we told us Collins Dowda was arrested. It turned out not to be the case. Why are you not telling us that he was not arrested?
And after explanation from the NDC camp, of course the police, they've given us scanty detail.
Yeah.
Since they've decided not to speak, we'll go with their scanty detail.
Yeah.
Explanation
from the NDC.
And the argument is simple. Collins Dowda gave out a car to a different constituency.
Yeah.
And we understand that something happened.
Yeah.
And that car was involved.
Yeah.
So
and
the mere fact that he is the
owner
of the car
doesn't mean that he's
but
the one.
Politicians give out car. I mean, you can decide to give the Tema East MP.
Yes.
The fact that it is registered in Haruna Idrisu's
name doesn't mean that
he knows exactly where the car is.
And what the car
and what was used for.
So on this one,
exactly.
Like I said, the police they give us scanty details. We are working with that.
Okay.
I think they did a shoddy job.
Yeah.
They did a shoddy job.
I agree.
There's a lot happening. So you see, if you don't focus on the real bad things and you do these things, then
deflections.
You get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Anyway.
Okay, so quotation for this morning, Luke 17:3. Pay attention to yourselves. If your brother sins, rebuke him. If he repents, forgive him. Yes. So if your brother sins, rebuke him. So you guys, when I'm rebuking you, it's for a good purpose. It's actually sanctioned by God.
Okay.
But when you guys repent, then we all forgive you and we embrace each other.
Nice one.
Yes, but let's spend some time and cry for the Kasua people. Yesterday,
Charlie was sad. It was sad.
it was terrible.
Look, I
terrible.
saw a message this morning. Somebody got in that traffic around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
They go home at 2 a.m.
Oh, how can you return to
2
work this morning?
a.m. Some even 3.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And they will have to
because
get
parts of
early and
Castle
clear
got flooded and it hits the main road.
Yeah,
And we
you
understand
see, the challenge is with the Ouija enclave.
Yeah.
And we understand poor drainage system
Yeah.
largely accounts for this.
terrible.
So water just
And we've been at this for God knows how long. Nobody cares. The MC there doesn't care. The MP there doesn't care.
and we always
The
say
highways.
Castle, but that road it links a lot of communities.
It's
It is the entire country, in essence. So it's not just Kasua for Nenya. Charlie.
everybody.
Anyway.
Everybody. And every year we'll cry about the very same thing.
Yeah.
There's the same places we know that get flooded will get flooded.
My friend.
And then we'll be told, oh, there have been investments made. Oh, we need this much. Oh,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Talking about floods, we'll do Odo again.
Oh, yeah.
At a point, we'll do Bagley spillage again.
Bawai.
Bagri.
Bagri, yeah.
Bagri.
Bagri, yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, my good friend is here and is investing me.
Yeah.
We'll do Bagri.
This one is your problem.
We'll do Bagri.
Don't let us call a
The
marriage
same
for you.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean the same
true.
issues.
It's true.
Then close to Christmas, we'll do road traffic.
Yeah.
Carnage on our road.
Road,
The
people
journalists
die.
like that word.
Yeah.
Carnage on our road.
Yeah.
Then we'll do that after December. We'll stop. Then wait
Yeah.
for Easter.
Yeah.
Then road. So like
anyway.
becoming cyclical.
So that's it for the Chronicle, Emmanuel.
The National Enquirer is what I have, and Doomsaw Vigil, Regional Police Commander invites Yvonne Nelson and others It has to do with their planned picketing. And Queen calls on parents to help curb teenage pregnancy, stop transporting minors, foreigners to registration centers. EC warns political parties. Also, NDC tells EC to stop publishing wrong figures of registrants on their websites. And Ghana to host third African Media Convention from 15th to 17th May this year.
That's from Wednesday
tomorrow,
to Friday.
From tomorrow.
All
from
right.
tomorrow. And take urgent measures to save the city. Guta to government.
Hey, says, Charlie, for the city.
Now doing business in Ghana is very difficult.
Look, yesterday, we took a bit of time to analyze it on State of Affairs.
Yeah.
Look, in the past, a lot of things were holding our currency down.
Yeah.
Now the city is naked.
Very.
Threadbare.
Yeah.
Cocoa is not backing it.
Yeah.
There's no bonds to get dollars
we're
in
borrowing
to
and
take on the
then
demands.
just give money.
You already have matters of capital flight with a lot of our foreign companies repatriating their cash.
Yeah.
So what will have been a buffer for you for your currency is gone.
Gone. So the
So
currency
now
is naked.
the real value of your currency is what you are seeing.
So just like they say, the king is naked. So the currency is equal
The
naked.
city is naked.
Wow.
It is naked.
And
we need some prayer.
And the way it's going,
Yeah.
Bloomberg says it could hit 16 by the end of the year.
Others are saying 18.
Analysts say 18. Dr. Richmond said 18 cities by the end of this year.
What it means is
Now remember that in 2016, you needed 4 cities to get $1.
Yeah. Yeah.
If by end of this year it hits 18,
Yeah.
that means you have seen your city in the last 8 years. You need 4 times, more than 4 times that amount.
Wow.
To get the same amount.
and that is even from the Forest Bureau. Because
Yes.
you go to the black market.
Is the
you
worst.
pay more.
Dr. Kwati, for instance, why he thinks that we should go the Zimbabwe way.
Which is what?
Dollarization. We should be spending dollar in
But
Ghana.
the thing is,
Well,
how much
well,
dollar do you earn?
It's already happening.
Yeah.
It's already happening.
It's already happening.
Pricing of a lot of things are done in this country in dollars.
So
People are buying inputs to run business.
But you see,
in dollars.
that will still push a lot of people down the road.
No, I get you. But it's not an ideal thing for you to do. But that's how bad your currency is. That's the point.
It's a problem. So it affects everything. Fuel you buy.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything skyrockets.
Look, consumers of electricity should brace
Themselves, yes.
Because even for them, even for the energy space,
Yeah.
if ECG does all the collections,
It's in cities.
it's in cities.
They pay the
If they have
IPPs.
to go pay, not just the IPPs,
Yeah.
even their regular bills and things they have to
Everything.
buy.
Yeah,
Dollars.
it's in dollars.
things they buy. Even
So if they bought
transformers-
something
Yeah.
3 months ago,
Yeah.
and they just have to gather money and go and buy a next batch, but by the time they go back, they are short.
so their cost of operation
Will go up.
and when it goes up, there's little they can do than to pass on.
The
No,
cost of-
even passing on will even say, okay, at least we will struggle, we will be able to pay. They will not be able to maintain whatever equipment that they ought to maintain. And then there again,
because what they are taking from you,
yeah, it's not
Charlie,
enough.
people have hit the red.
And healthcare delivery, all the consumables,
Yes.
Dollars. So drugs.
So
everything.
look, it's a big problem that we are treating lightly.
Yeah, and then of course we are looking forward to the third tranche of the IMF money, which
How
doesn't
much
look
is
like,
that?
it doesn't look like we are even there because we've not gotten the agreement with the commercial.
Every start of the
partners.
year you used to put. So there was a cocoa syndicated loan that
Yeah,
will come in.
yeah.
About $1 billion.
Yeah,
The bonds that were going for
3 billion.
3 billion.
Yeah.
So you were shoring up your currency with 4 billion every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that now. You don't have that now.
but we were told by then that it was the lazy man's way of shoring up the currency. If you remember,
but it appears the
we have to
latest solution is the only solution
re-engineer the economy.
This is where
and
we are.
become more export driven than import driven. And I had this since I was in primary school. Here I am today, conscious of my environment. We are still talking about it.
Francis, I think
Charlie,
it's your turn.
It's my turn now.
Yeah.
That's in the way it makes sense, Charlie. Some way. And you dare not calculate your salary in dollars.
Oh no! You
can't-
you will quit right now.
But no, why do people do that?
Yeah.
Naira way. Me, I
Yeah.
Naira.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a Naira.
Oh yeah, he's another millionaire.
Then by the time you reach Zimbabwe dollars, you are a big boy.
Yeah, but the deception with the naira is that the things you can buy with the same amount of naira in Nigeria,
that's the
you dare not even attempt buying those things.
It won't happen. Anyway, graphic business, bank solvency under threat, high NPLs to blame. All and that's according to Dr. Richmond.
Yeah.
ECD, finding balance between financial stability, regulation, consumer freedom, and privacy rights. MTN Ghana continues growth trajectory, post strong financial results in first quarter. Let me just do business analysis because it's also business. Just to clear it up. Says Africa stands on precipice of global digital era, especially with AI. That's according to the Bank of Ghana. Treasury bill, T-bill yields to continue downward trend as interest on 91-day bill nears 25%. Fidelity Bank denies 3.6 million cedis missing from KMA project fund, and let's embrace technology to harness fintech digital innovation. That's according to Mr. President. Appointment of MBPPC as NIB boss worrying. That's according to the NDC. That's for the business analyst.
The Ghanaian Times this morning. EC captures 251,149 in 6 days. Average of 45,000 per day. That's according to Dr. Bosman Asari. President Akufo-Addo confers Ghanaian citizenship on Stevie Wonder. Ghana earns $3.9 million from NTEs in 2023, and Fidelity Bank sets record straight, and that's the redevelopment of the Krofrom Market saga. So it's KMA versus itself versus Fidelity. So yesterday, Fidelity issued a statement that the KMA itself is getting its calculations wrong. But as far as it is concerned, the loan it took from the bank has been settled. Right? The KMA on its own added some money from its own internally generated fund, and that has equally been disbursed. So it doesn't. The Fidelity says it doesn't understand why there is a claim of a certain missing 3 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they are open to any proof from any entity.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you see the KMS story could be like Edidija or Edidija. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. I'm the Ghanaian Times this morning.
All right, the Anchor newspaper is the next one I have. Poor salary for journalists is threat to national security. CISA. I agree.
Yeah, that is very true.
I agree.
That's very true.
Not just threat to national security. Everything.
Also, Edidija.
No, was a poor salary.
Poor salary for journalists.
Oh, yes,
threat
yes.
to national security.
It's a threat to national security.
It's not what? Yes.
Yes.
It's a national security.
It's a national security threat.
Yeah.
We can't fight corruption when journalists, those who are supposed to highlight ills in society, are underpaid.
Yeah.
What then happens is that they can conceal information because they need to survive.
Yeah.
Somebody's telling me, share. Woes of kidney patients deepen as Parliament approves cost of dialysis treatment by 101 cedis.
Yeah.
But you see, why is these parliamentarians, when they approve that thing, they'll keep quiet. Then they'll
What is that charging the thing? That one. Now they've done it quietly. They was not even the ones that said it. Also, the Hassel have told you that. The Parliament about the
subsidiary from anybody. Patient had to find out. If you visit the facility, then they tell you.
And I tell you now,
the
subsidiary legislation of Parliament. But the question I'm asking is, can a committee approve something on its own without Parliament in session? Without it coming to the floor for the entire House to
you should tell us.
No, the point is, it's unconventional. The convention has always been that it will come, and then it will be laid. The report from the subsidiary legislation will be laid on the floor, and the decision will be taken. Usually, if it comes by way of a CI or an LI, then after 21 days it matures. But the report ought to come to Parliament.
But bottom line is, it's taking effect.
They say it's taking effect.
All right, NDC youth leader rubbishes accusation, reaffirms loyalty to party, and the leader they are referring to is the national youth organizer of the NDC, popularly called Pablo. Also,
that's Georgia Pariado.
Georgia Pariado. Allied, Francis, this will interest you and all those who drive. Allied fuel attendants caught selling air to customer. Story on page 3 of the Anchor newspaper.
Marketing officer pleads, but unremorseful supervisor tells client, I hate nonsense. But see, this story, I thought this is a story that ought to have come from, say, the NPA, which would have meant that there will be a confirmation that indeed this fuel station is selling
someone's account.
This somebody's business. Honestly, the Anchor.
But you see, maybe we should also have a conversation with the NPA about, because look, for anyone, and I'm sure all of you can relate to this, you can relate to this. When you go to some particular filling stations, it could be the different brands, but in certain locations, right? when you buy a certain quantum and you are done, you get a sense that no, you have been shorting somehow.
Yeah.
But you can't put your finger on it.
Yeah.
The first 100 Ghana, you're like, you sure say you pump fuel for the things, right? Like, honestly.
I get you. And
look, I've monitored. There are times you travel, you buy fuel at filling stations on the outskirts of town, right? Same quantity.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes you longer than when you buy it within a car.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have noticed that.
I get you. And sometimes after buying fuel, you think that you have a problem with the fuel pump.
Yeah.
Only for
your
you
gauge.
to refuel and you realize that everything is fine.
I get
but
it.
you see, the NPA itself, look, I think last year or so, or 2 years ago, I was at a program that Mustafa Hamid, the boss of NPA, promised that they are going to embark on some series of activities and measures. They're going to put in place some measures to ensure that consumers know exactly the kind of fuel they are getting. And also whether the fuel stations that they are buying fuel from is indeed certified that they are giving you value for money. So they're going to do what they call certification. They're going to place certain stamp or stickers at every fuel station.
Has that happened
If you misbehave, they take away that picture. I mean, that sticker. That
And
indicates that you are
you
indeed giving people value for money. That hasn't been done.
Okay.
So NPA itself,
it will be good to follow up.
Of course. What measures are they putting in place? Because the regulator, you have to protect us, the consumers. If you don't do that, then you leave us to. Anyway.
It's true. It's true. So I think your turn, Francis.
Okay. The Daily Searchlight, Charlie. The people they look bright. Wow. Anyway. Review taxes. Address issue of corrupt officials. That's the banner headline here. It's in red. A strong human rights protection regime creates incentive for investment. That's going to achieve justice. Why am I seeing people supplying the CJ like that?
The CJ has spoken like a party fusuja,
like
for want of a better word. A chief justice that will obviously, once you are on a panel, will be the president, and some of the cases that will come to you will be cases against the president, as we have had many of them. And then you sing praises of the president like he's the avid adherer of rule of law, the epitome of anything democracy, the law. The president is the law. He's the alpha and omega. But the point is, that is the point. It's a problem. So that's the reason. That's the reason why the Chief Justice is trending. You don't do that.
Okay.
You can do that after you leave office.
Okay. No. I'm done with the research.
Okay, so the Metro Lens. Dr. Nick Danso J. crowned Entrepreneur of the Year at the Ghana West Africa Excellence Awards 2024.
So every time there's
one award somewhere.
But why?
It's our
you like to get validation.
Yes,
so
our
award for you
validation,
to satisfy it. It is a demand and supply economy.
There's demand for it.
And trust me, it's a well-paying economy. Trust me. It is.
We recognize you. We'll do plug and things for you right now.
Bawumia begins door-to-door campaign in Northeast region, and I'm sure you've seen a statement from the Bono Enclave. Okay, so the Vice President, they call it Youth Connect, right?
Yes.
More like a retail campaign, and that's what he's doing. Plug in here, plug in there. One, he was talking about the nursing and teacher training allowances. And there was this young lady who has been without allowances for the past 3 years. And she's on her way out. So when she heard the Vice President talk about the fact that they should be voting for doers, people who promise and deliver. And of course, former President Mahama cancelled the allowance. He restored it, or the MPP restored it. And going forward, it will definitely be there forever. And the kid asked when the allowances will be coming. Because in her case...
You mean the young girl?
The young girl. Yeah, a kid. Yeah, young girl, yeah.
No, kid is different.
And the kid in Yakwala?
No.
She's an adult.
She's an adult. She's not a kid.
In the tertiary.
She's an adult.
Tertiary is not a kid.
Okay, I hear you. So the young girl?
Yeah.
Good. Ask the Vice President when the allowances will come. But to be fair to the Vice President, he didn't even know that the allowances have not been paid for the past 3 years.
How would he know that?
Yeah. But he's not the finance minister.
But why are you blinking?
If you are going to brag about something,
why are you blinking so much?
The least you
I'm not the Vice President.
But why are you blinking like that?
No, it says it. So if indeed,
Stop
if he finds out,
just talk. Why are you blinking like that?
If he finds out and it's true that the young girl has not,
is your blinking saving us from saying?
No,
what
first of all, he
said
said he'll find out when he comes to Accra.
Yeah. But he still has to listen wallet now. He will come when he comes to Accra. He will find out, and if indeed it's true that the young girl has not been paid, he will ensure that the young girl is paid.
But, right.
But I don't know why these people are happy. They are very happy on social media.
They think they
that's why you're blinking. Okay.
Okay, anyway, for them they can do their politics, but for the NDC they think that they've been vindicated. You know, they've been always they claim that government hasn't honored its part of the bargain. Government hasn't been paying the allowance. Only for government communicators to always insist that they've been paying. So now that you have a perfect example, and the vice president himself says he will come and check, then he gives them a certain But the girl too.
Hey, Charlie, see, the girl will be a heroine in her school. Because trust me, in the coming week, everybody will get the allowance, courtesy this girl. Just like the chief, who said her gods had vacated. Oh, the gods mining. Said that because of the dust and the poor nature of the roads, the gods who were inhabiting the enclave had vanished.
Hey, if that is the case,
the road was done.
Wait, there's this particular road. If you are going to, it's in Kumasi.
You no longer see the god.
There's a certain stretch where the road has not been done.
Yeah.
And we're told that there's a god and a certain. Is it Antwa Road?
There's an Antwa Road. And then there's the one in the Eastern region.
No, this one is Ashanti. It's in Kumasi.
Okay.
Is it Patu number 2 or something? If
Party or
I've forgotten.
Okay.
It's like 1 kilometer.
Okay.
It's not so far.
And they say some gods are there.
The star now is the road is starred end to end. That's that part. They said, there's a
There's an issue. Come. Baby Akon is our fetish correspondent for Come and tell us.
Our Ashanti. No. You see, that thing has been on for almost 10 years, no?
Yeah. You know, that stretch.
Yeah.
Which area is this? Just so for those who are on listening to alternative.
When you're using the Abban road.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They have some bamboo farm there.
Yes.
Where the gods are located there.
Okay.
So they need to perform certain rituals before they can relocate
the gods.
Okay.
There's some big rocks too there on that road.
Yeah. The tradition leaders.
Why? It will be like Mensia would then be undermining the gods and what they stand for.
Okay. The caretakers.
But it's not. I've nothing happening in Ofanko. They have to pour libation before cutting down a certain tree. I think 2008, 2008.
No, in fact, those.
But you see, this one has lasted too long.
Of the gods. Okay, so but
it comes with a huge budget.
I think I know the solution. The guys who went to steal Antwa, just go and lift it.
Because if it's a question of dust, I'm sure the God has been inundated with dust.
Angry about this.
Yeah.
But it looks like the people have legitimate concern.
Yeah.
So that's why everybody has been quiet about
the
original minister is not pushing.
Yeah. He's fighting ECD when he's done. So the point I'm making is that this young girl is a heroine.
Okay.
In no time, they'll get the allowances. Sure. But for what she did, in fact, she has actually mainstreamed the conversation again about nursing and teacher training allowances. Kudos to the girl for that. And I'm not sure the vice president will be unhappy over what has happened. At least his attention has been drawn to something that has been lingering for a while with these kids crying in their heads, and they were going to actually vote against you. In case you didn't know, they were going to do that.
So now you know.
Last story on the front page of the Daily Post is super. Ablakwa shares more documents of sole sourced contracts awarded to Baumias brothers. Details are in page 6 of the Daily Post.
Okay, I think we're okay with the page. We'll go online. No, if you have.
Daily Post has it been done?
Yeah, I just finished.
He just finished.
You have more. Daybreak.
Okay, they do daybreak again.
Africa Prosperity Dialogue 2025 target infrastructure gap. We're ready to support you. Customs Boss assures Finance Minister. DNI Foundation gets Charity Excellence Award in Nigeria. Nick Danso is Entrepreneur of the Year. And Commissioner General leads charge to transform GRA. All right. Let me take you online now. Starfm.com.gh. These are the stories and the headlines you find there this morning. All right, so digitalization of ECG started in 2016. ECG workers to Baumia. Dialysis crisis.
No. I think the headline is not doing justice to what's the name? What the workers said. They didn't say it started. They said it had ended. The vice president came to commission it.
Okay.
So I beg Isaac, look at the headline again.
All right. Disturbance at Kukum Registration Center. Police arrest one more person. Dialysis crisis. Called the CEO of Kolebu to order Dr. Anaba to Akufo-Addo. And Ghanaians will soon pick a train from Accra to Lagos. Railways Minister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Anambra.
Ebeko. Ghana to end 2024 with 15% inflation. Finance Minister. All right. That's for starfm.com.gh. City Newsroom. The headlines you find there this morning. Let me finish and I'll ask my question and wrap it up. I didn't say we should pay churches. My comment was a joke.
I said.
I said he was joking.
I said he was joking.
No, dear.
Yeah. Because now, honestly, I think I agree. It could only be a joke.
Okay.
Like who are we going to pay? The ushers, the pastors, the elders, the cleaners in the church, or we just give
the drummers.
And then are we going to pay Agrada? Are we going to pay Agrada too? You see, that was a question on my. So yes, I agree with the vice president. It could only be a joke. Yeah.
I agree. Rain-induced gridlock extends into Tuesday dawn on Malam Wija Road. It was terrible. It was really terrible. Disclosed state of investigative report on Ahmed Swale's murder, June 4 to AG. And stop transporting minors, foreigners to registration centers. EC warns political parties. Parliamentary candidacy won't interfere with bank duties. New NIB MD.
Look at that.
Yes, okay.
Look at that. So it's in Ethiopia.
All right. So, why is Mutala wearing Spurs colors today?
That's the Chief Justice's sons and daughters.
He's wearing Tottenham Hotspur colors this morning.
They want Tottenham to do something for them. For this, we forget it. See, when City is in overdrive, forget it. See, even City, if they catch us again, Chelsea, they will beat us. We that were able to draw the women away. If they catch us again this trip, they will beat us. So you guys will forget it.
All right.
Is there substitution? Yeah. As long as you come and play on behalf of
the match is not your match. Let us play it and win it ourselves. Anyway, that's the for this review. We're back after the break. Stay with us.